This video is going to describe how to uninstall and reinstall a V-brake arm. We're going to use the V-brake noodle, the noodle carrier, and the V-brake arm, and this little dust wiper right here. All of these, all you need is a 5mm Allen wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver. You can even use a flathead screwdriver. The first thing you want to do is just move the dust wiper out of the way. This just slides on and off. That just prevents sediment from getting into the cable. Not a big deal. The second step is to squeeze the brake arms and release the carrier. Notice how there is a little shelf right here, which is what attaches to the carrier.
A tad louder.
And unattaches from the carrier. Now that this is free, all we have to do with our 5mm metric Allen wrench is undo this bolt. Notice in the orientation, there's 3 holes in the back. You want to use the center one when realigning the brake. Now we can just proceed to take this bolt all the way out. And this will just slide right off. To reinstall a brake arm, same idea. Line the pin up with the center hole. And reinstall the bolt and the washer using the 5mm Allen wrench. And we want to check to make sure that our brake pad lines up to the rim. If it's off, you can use that same 5mm Allen wrench. Just loosen up the bolt on the back of the brake pad and adjust accordingly. To or fro, you can adjust the angle. And just tighten that down, hand tight.
And what do you want to prevent in terms of the adjustment?
You want to prevent the brake pad from either missing the rim completely or hitting the tire. And once that's good and snug, this little pin will drop in through the carrier. Once you hear it click, squeeze the brake arms a couple times just to make sure everything's in line. No rub with our wheel. And then the dust cover just slides back on to prevent sediment from getting in the brake cable.
So let's assume the spring tension is off on one side.
Spring tension, say in theory that spring tension is off. I'm just going to undo this for a second. These springs on the outside work by centering the brake. Right now, the brake's rubbing on this side, so I'm going to tighten this spring. You can see the arm move, which pulls the brake pad away from the rim. After you do these adjustments, you just want to squeeze the brake lever a couple times just to reset everything. And they're small adjustments. They're quarter turn. They're opposite from what you might think. Tightening the screw actually moves the arm away from the rim. And once you have equal distance, this one's still further away. And once you have equal distance on the pads and the rim, you're all set. Wheel spins without friction, without any noise. Both brake pads grab hitting the rim and not the tire. Time to take it for a test ride.